Hi, good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Um, where do we find Nancy and Jonathan at the beginning of season five?
Right. Well, at the end of season four, Jonathan comes back to Hawkins, and that's when the Earth splits open. So we find them in Hawkins, under quarantine, under military quarantine, and kind of in this new state of existence like
Yeah,
that.
I think emotionally they're still trying to figure out, they had that time apart. They sense that, they're not really, they weren't connected, in the last season, and now it's like there isn't really the time for them to connect. So it's that really. It's like they're on this, they've got more important things to deal with, and I think that puts a strain on where they are and their vulnerabilities and how they're feeling about each other and just those relationship things.
Yeah, it's a tough time.
Yeah, it's a tough time.
Of the world.
And the romance. Yes.
Well, we have monsters, we have a whole other dimension, but Stranger Things is also a coming of age story, and we've seen Nancy and Jonathan grow up and change as people. What do you think was their biggest flaw at the beginning of the series, and how do you think they've changed and improved in that regard?
Huh. That's a great question.
Yeah,
What was your biggest flaw?
biggest flaw. I think really at the beginning, I think, choosing.
There's a night.
There was this, you think of the moment, where Nancy sends Barb home, and chooses, a certain thing over her friends.
She didn't know.
She didn't know. She didn't know. She did not know. But I think Nancy is someone who definitely makes mistakes, can be very single-minded and righteous, and sometimes she is right. But I think these things have definitely shaped her, and I think in season five, I think there's some things that even further that.
Yeah, she's grown up a lot, though.
Yeah.
She's really transformed a lot. What was his biggest flaw? In the first season, I trust. I guess I remember him he doesn't trust anyone in the first season. He's got trust issues, and then and he can't really open up. And I think he's learned through the relationship with Nancy and through these relations. I don't think he would have had any of these relationships if it wasn't for these events. So he's had to learn to not just be a loner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's had to learn to make friends, which is a good lesson.
Good lesson.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Well, thank you so much for the chat. And well, I saw the first three episodes. I'm desperate to see more because they were
Okay.
amazing.
Oh,
Amazing.
thank you.
Cool, thank you.
Happy to hear that.
Thank you. Bye. Have a nice day, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Ciao.